I'm John Oliver Valenzuela, and with my groupmates, we will discuss the process and use of the discrete system simulation at a university problem. Every semester, the same challenge arises. During face-to-face registration at universities, a seemingly endless line of students waiting to register for their courses. This isn't just an inconvenience. It is a problem that affects the overall efficiency of the registration process, as well as the student experience. So let's break it down. During peak registration periods, hundreds, sometimes thousands of students flood the registration hall. The process involves multiple steps: document submission, course selection, and payment. Each of these steps requires interaction with a limited number of staff members designated at a counters. The result? Long queues and extended wait times. The delays aren't just frustrating, they also create inefficiencies in the entire system. Staff becomes overwhelmed, and students may lose valuable time that could be spent attending classes, working on assignments, or focusing on other priorities. Analyzing the situation, becomes clear that the core problem is the limited capacity of the registration system to handle high volumes of students during peak times. But this isn't an unsolvable issue. With a deeper understanding of the problem, we can explore solutions to optimize the process, reduce wait times, and enhance overall experience for both students and staffs. In this discussion, we will look at ways to analyze this problem using discrete system simulation, a powerful tool to study the flow of students through the registration process and test potential improvements before they are implemented.
So the second step, setting objectives and overall project plan. Now that we've identified the challenges with the current registration system, let's focus on what we aim to achieve and how we plan to do it. So our primary objectives are clear. So first is we want to minimize the delays during course registration. We're reducing long wait times is essential to improving the student experience. And second, we aim to maximize the efficiency, where this means making sure that both staff and resources are utilized effectively to handle high volumes of students. So to achieve these objectives, we've developed a project plan. So the first step is to thoroughly analyze the current registration system, where we will identify where the delays occur and what causes them. Then next is we will simulate an online registration system, where this will help us to test how an online process could reduce delays and improve efficiency without disrupting the entire system. And finally, we will compare the performance of the current system and the simulated online system, where this will allow us to determine whether the proposed changes are both feasible and beneficial. And with this plan, we are confident that we can transform that registration process into something faster, more efficient, and better for everyone involved.
In the next step, model conceptualization. To address the inefficiencies in the current face-to-face registration system, you need to develop clear conceptual models of both the current physical system and the proposed online system. In the current model, students physically line up to complete the registration process. The process involves document submission, course selection, and payment. This system is constrained by the limited number of counters and staff available to process students, leading to significant bottlenecks and delays during peak periods. In the proposed online model, the registration process transitions to a virtual platform where students can complete the same steps from their personal devices: document submission, course selection, and payment. This model eliminates physical queues and reduces the dependence on staff, as tasks are automated or self-serviced by students. It leverages technology to improve efficiency and scalability during high-demand periods. Next one is data collection. To effectively simulate and compare the current and proposed systems, you need to gather relevant data for both scenarios. We have three key data points for face-to-face system. Number 1. Student arrival rates. Number of students arriving per hour during peak periods. Number 2. Processing times. Average time spent per student for each step. Number 3. Staff and counter availability. Number of staff members and counters handling each step. This data will help us model the flow of students through the system and identify bottleneck. For the online system, we also have 3 key data points. Number 1. Server capacity and load. Number of simultaneous users the system can handle without a decline in performance. Number 2. User input times. Average time it takes for students to complete each step. Number 3. Error rates. Percentage of students requiring support due to errors or technical difficulties. This data will allow us to simulate the system's performance under peak load and estimate its efficiency compared to the face-to-face model. By analyzing this data, we can build a robust simulation to evaluate the effectiveness of the proposed online system and its potential to resolve the challenges identified.
The course registration process at universities can often be a source of frustration for students and faculty alike. Long wait times, system crashes, and scheduling conflicts are commonplace issues that need addressing. We will explore an improved course registration process designed to enhance efficiency, user satisfaction, and overall experience.
Verification of models in simulation. Verification is an essential phase in developing simulation models, ensuring they accurately depict the intended system and operate as anticipated. This process encompasses two main components: checking for logical accuracy and confirming that the simulation mimics realistic behaviors. Step for verification. Testing with small data sets. Start by utilizing small, manageable dataset to evaluate the models. This approach facilitates the easy detection of errors or inconsistency. Execute the models and compare their outputs to the expected result to verify that the logic is working correctly. Checking realistic behaviors. Once logical accuracy is established, assess whether the simulation accurately reflects the realistic behaviors of the modeled system. These steps involves examining how effectively the model reacts to different scenarios and ensuring that its behavior corresponds with real-world expectation. This version maintains the original meaning while using different wording and structure.
To validate the course registration simulation model, we collect historical data on student enrollment, course offerings, system performance, and student experiences. We calibrate model by adjusting parameters to match historical data and conduct sensitivity analysis. Phase validation is ensured through expert review and user interviews. Statistical tests and visual comparisons are used to assess the model's accuracy and predictive validity. Pilot testing in a controlled environment helps evaluate the model's performance in real-world scenarios. Iterative refinement based on validation results ensures the model ongoing accuracy and relevance.
The university face-to-face course registration system faces challenges during peak periods due to high students' volumes. The process typically involves 3 steps. First step, document submission at designated counters. Step 2, course selection based on availability. Step 3, payment processing. These types are managed by a limited number of staffs, creating a bottleneck during registration. Key issues include long queues, students experience extended wait times, overwhelmed staff struggle to manage the high volume of students, system inefficiencies, the overall registration process becomes slower and less effective. The result is very frustration for students and inefficiency for the university. Addressing this requires analyzing the system's capacity and testing potential solutions such as optimized workflows or adjusted staffing. Using discrete system simulation, this problem can be modeled and tested to identify improvements that streamline the process, reduce wait times, and enhance the experience for all stakeholders.
For the face-to-face system, the simulation reveals significant inefficiencies, such as long average wait time exceeding 45 minutes. Although staff utilization is high, the throughput of the student is low, and bottlenecks frequently occur at key steps in the process, further prolonging wait times. The online system demonstrates a marked improvement with minimal wait of 5 minutes or less, even during peak registration period. The system's scalability allows for high student throughput thanks to its ability to handle increased server loads and without compromising its performance. Additionally, the process flow in the online system remains smooth, requiring minimal staff invention compared to the traditional model. This comparison highlights clear advantages of transitioning to an online system, particularly in terms of efficiency and user satisfaction. More runs, additional simulations are conducted to further refine the online registration system. These extra runs focus on testing different server configurations to determine the optimal setup for performance. By adjusting server settings, the system can be tuned to handle peak loads more efficiently, ensuring smooth operation even during high demands period. This stage explores incorporating more advanced features such as automated conflict detection. For example, the system can be designed to automatically flag course schedule conflicts such as overlapping class times, helping students avoid registration issues. Yeah. These refinements ensure the online system is robust, scalable, and capable of providing an optimal user experience under various conditions.
A comprehensive report was prepared to detail the simulation studies, providing clear insights and actionable recommendations for improving the course recruiting process. The report includes an introduction outlining the problem statement, objectives, and project scope. IT truly documents the methodology including data collection, model consolidation, verification, and validation steps. The results from production runs are presented in clear structured format with visual aid shocks as charts, graphs, and table to compare to current face-to-face system. With the preparation online model, key findings such as procedural wait times and improving efficiency in the online system are highlighted. Additionally, the report offers recommendations for implementing the online system addressing potential challenge in outline strategies, smooth transaction. Supplementary materials include simulation code and raw data are included in appendices to ensure transparency and replicability of the study. The report serves as a comprehensive guide to stakeholders to make informed decisions about optimizing the university course registration process.
And with that, we are now in the last part of these steps, which is the implementation. To successfully implement the online registration system, we will follow a structured approach, starting with a pilot test, moving to full implementation, and continuing with ongoing monitoring. So first is the pilot test. So we will launch the system with a small group of students where this controlled environment allows us to identify the usability issues, performance gaps, or technical challenges. And the feedback from this space will help us to refine the system and ensure it's ready for a wider audience. The next is we will move to full implementation. So rolling out the system to the entire student body, during this stage, technical support will be readily available to address any issues students may encounter, as well as this ensures a smooth transition and a positive user experience. Then finally, we will focus on continuous monitoring. So this involves a regular reviewing the system's performance and collecting feedback from students and the staff. And by identifying these areas for improvements, we can update the system to maintain the efficiency and scalability over time. So this phased approach ensures that the successful deployment of the online registration system will provide a long-term benefits for both students and the staff.